Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi, if you're new, my name is Tori. So I wanted to give you all a really, what I think is a fun reading update because I've strayed so far off course with my planned goals for the month. I'm gonna get back to them, but I've left the road and I made a left turn and I just have not looked back. I've not finished one book that I set out to read in the month of June. But I think if any series should make you deviate from your life plans, it's probably the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin, or just maybe anything that N.K. Jemisin writes. I did not expect to start reading this series this month, but life happened, and this series happened just very randomly. But I'm still reading Do You Dream of Terror 2 by Temi O. I'm just nowhere near being done with this. But we gotta talk about the 5th season really quickly. So far, I've finished 2 books. I finished the 5th season, which is book 1. And this is all the Broken Earth trilogy, by the way. So the 5th season is book 1. And then this is the Obelisk Gate. This is book 2. And then I am currently reading The Stone Sky, which is book 3. These books are incredible. Just kind of an overview of it, because I mean, there's just so many crazy things happening in each book, like book 1 and 2. Just an overview. We have this land called the Stillness, and the people in this land are basically accustomed to disaster happening, apocalyptic events happening. And so we have these different seasons that have kind of wiped out everything. And the 5th season is supposed to be classified as this extended winter event. So that's just barely even scratching the surface of what we have here. So in the book, we have these characters who are capable of basically tapping into the earth or feeling the earth and sort of controlling and feeling out these events before they happen, like volcano eruptions, that kind of thing. And so we have those people, and then we have the people who oversee them, and it's just like everybody has their own motivations for doing things, all against the backdrop of this crazy world. So in the first book, I'm not going to talk about anything else except the first book, because we'll be getting into some heavy spoilers if I do that. So let's focus on the first book, no spoilers. So in the first book, the 5th season, we're following 3 main characters who live in the stillness, and they all possess this ability to connect with the earth and the tremors and kind of feel out these events. And so we have these 3 main characters. They all have their own storylines and the things that they are trying to accomplish. We have one woman who is looking for her daughter, and we have this second character who she is just really hardened by life, and I'm really trying not to spoil anything, and she's like setting out on her mission, this mission to accomplish something. And then we also have, and our final character is a young child, and she is essentially learning how to come into her abilities and this connection that she has with the earth, and their stories start coming together, and we have a huge storyline happening here. Oh my God, I think this is probably one of my, I'm not done with the 3rd book yet, The Stone Sky, but I feel like I'm only like on page, let me see, where am I? I'm only on chapter 2. I'm only on chapter 2 of The Stone Sky, but I think I can confidently say that this is one of my favorite series now, even if for some reason, if The Stone Sky turns out to be completely terrible, which is 200% unlikely, this series is amazing. I will keep plugging away with The Stone Sky, but this is basically where the first 9 days of my June have gone. So I have no regrets. Like I said, you guys, I'm gonna get back on track, but this is well worth it. Finally, let's get to the June book that was actually on my TBR, and that's Do You Dream of Terror 2 by Temi O. Like I said, I'm not far in this at all. I'm only on page 47 of this book, and I like it. It is slow, but in that sense, it kind of reminds me of, if you all have read, what is it? The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. It has that feel to it. Like, like in Becky Chambers' books, obviously it's set in space and you have this great plot in the background, but it's not like about space or anything. It's about the relationships and things like that. And so this is kind of the feel that I'm getting from this book as well. It's more of a character study. This is a really big cast of characters. There's 12 characters and I've only met 3 of them so far, but just the 3 that I've met, they are so dynamic. Their backstories are rolling out slowly, but I mean, you're getting, by the time you leave their chapter, you feel like you know these characters pretty well. So I'm really enjoying this, and I will give my full attention to it when I finally finish the Stone Sky. I think, you know, this is a great month already. This is 4 books right here. Oh, I'm actually, darn, I'm not getting up to get it, but I actually am also reading Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick. I'm not far in that at all either, but I am reading it and I am enjoying it. If you all have not read these books yet, I highly, highly recommend them. I haven't finished the trilogy yet, but I highly recommend them. Oh, they're so good. Let me tell you, I've never been so stressed out like I was at the end of these 2 books. My blood pressure went up when I was reading the end of the Obelisk Gate. Yeah, so that's what I'm reading. I hope you guys are having a great June. Let me know down in the comment section what you all have been reading this month, what you plan on getting to, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.